This is VlogGnaw, the weekly vlog all about
Goblin.
What's going on, everybody? Alec Hendo here, and a lot of you guys have been requesting in the comments that I put in my 2 cents on the wolf story. Basically, I'm just calling it the whole wolf storyline of Bastard and Goblin and Wolf. Basically what we have so far. First off, I just want to say, because I've seen in comments of people saying, people are stupid, this is how the order of the albums goes, etc., etc. Guys, we have right now no answers. No one knows for sure. There's no right and wrong because Tyler's never actually given us an answer, and I've actually seen him say in the interview he likes kind of leaving it open-ended right now because you can listen to it your own way and you can kind of hear it differently than others. And I also think that's cool. That's one reason why I really enjoy listening to these albums right now. You get to listen to it in 2 different ways. You get to listen to it on a musical side, and you can really hear it in a story side and just try to piece together the way the albums go, and that's fun. I can't think of any albums I've ever done that with before, so I think it's awesome. And I don't think we'll actually get a true answer until this supposed 2015 album, which will hopefully continue on the story and just help us fully understand what's going on. But for now, because that's like 2 years away, we're just digging deep into things and we're just guessing. So to fully grasp the story of Wolf and understand it, I'm gonna have to start from the beginning with Bastard. So let's go ahead and do that. So we know from the beginning of Bastard, we hear Dr. TC. He comes into the scene and he says, "Hi Tyler, I'm Dr. TC, and this is the first of 3 sessions." You know, Tyler's sitting here, he's talking to his therapist. And he also mentions that he was misbehaving in class. That's why he got there. The whole album is just, it's the session. He's talking to the therapist and the songs go. There's not too much story going on inside of this album as there is in like Goblin and Wolf, for instance. It's mostly just the songs, except at the end, he talks to Dr. C a little more, and the album ends with, where's the trigger? I'm gonna let this bullet play hero. Bang! That's how Bastard ends. Then, a few years later, we get Goblin. Now, Goblin is the sequel to Bastard because it's the next session, the session afterwards. Dr. TC, he starts off by saying, "You wouldn't do that, Tyler. Kill yourself or kill anyone. You wouldn't have the balls." Now, at that time, because this is before we had Wolf, we're assuming he's saying that because at the end of Bastard, he said he's going to kill himself. Let this bullet play hero. So he says, "You wouldn't do that, Tyler. Kill yourself or anyone." So, moving on. And then he said, "It's been a while since our last session." Like I said, you know, he says that because we're assuming it's been a few years since the last album. So it's been a while since the last session. What's been going on? The album goes on, and he's talking to the therapist about just what's going on in his life through the songs. Then the next, like, real interesting thing that happens would be in Bitch Suck Dick. Is another crazy fun song, but Tyler then kills Taco and Jasper. He's going crazy, and he kills his friends. Moving on. I had to write all this shit down, man. It's just too much to remember. So then moving on to Window. TC says, "You know, Tyler, I brought all your friends here. Everyone's really worried about you." So he's brought all his friends. He brings together Damo, Haji, Frank Ocean, and Mike G. Awesome song. Everyone's rapping, putting in their 2 cents. At the end of the song, Tyler just goes crazy, saying no one's there for me, fucking shit, fuck, and then fucking kills all of his friends. Kills Damo, kills Haji, kills Frank, kills Mike G. They're all dead. Then we get to Golden. Now, one thing I think is kind of remarkable about Golden is through most of the album we just hear Tyler and Dr. TC back and forth. You actually hear like an outside person in this album, and it's Sid's voice, but she's playing like a nurse. She's like, "Oh, I have 2 doses to give him." So with that little part, that kind of confirms to us that Tyler is in some type of asylum, like an insane asylum, or he's in some type of, I don't know, camp for crazy people? I don't know. So he's talking to TC again, freaking out about killing his friends. TC's gonna tell him everything's gonna be okay. And then that, like I said, that other voice says, "I have 2 doses to give him." And then once she gives him those 2 doses, things start to really get crazy. It's then revealed that Dr. TC is Tyler's conscience. He's all just imagining this. He's Tron Cat, he's Ace, he's Wolf Haley, he's everyone. It's all just going on in his head. But I kind of find it remarkable that all this kind of happens after he was given those 2 doses. That could really mean nothing, but that always kind of pops out in my head. that's how Goblin ends. He finds out he's everyone. So then that just kind of left us wondering, fuck, what's gonna happen in the next album? That's why I was so excited for Wolf. I was like, what the fuck's gonna happen? He just realized he's Dr. TC and he killed all his friends. So then we get to Wolf. So when Wolf came, Tyler just threw everybody a curveball, and it brought up a lot of questions because it didn't start out with Dr. TC. It's not another session. It starts out with Sam, this new character. He's playing the piano. He's singing, and then we assume Dr. TC comes into the scene right here, but I want to add that we don't know for sure this is Dr. TC. We're all assuming it is because it has the deep voice, but it could be just a different adult that works at the camp. But we're going to go ahead and assume it's Dr. TC, I guess. So Dr. TC comes into the room. He's saying, Sam, you're doing a good job with your music. This is Wolf. He's new to Camp VlogGnaw. That's where we introduce you guys to the scene. That's Camp VlogGnaw. That's where they are. Wolf's new here. Sam's been here for a while, he also adds. And then Dr. TC leaves. And then right off the bat, Wolf and Sam, they don't get along at all. Sam tells Wolf that he doesn't want anything to fucking do with him, to stay out of his way, and he'll stay out of his mind. The next song that kind of has some significance to the story, I think, was Cowboy. It's Sam's song is Cowboy, and there's a part where he's like, if you think I'm fucking cuckoo type talking to my shrink then, he goes, hey, I'm right here. So that kind of confirms to us that this Tyler, Sam, Wolf character is already seeing a shrink, that they've already been seeing a shrink. So that kind of leads me to believe that Wolf is after Bastard, because he's already been seeing the shrink. Then at the end of the Cowboy, you hear Wolf say, who's that? And he's talking about Salem. Sam tells him it's Salem and says, that's my girlfriend, stay away from her. Obviously, for the album, you know Wolf doesn't do that. I think the next song has some real significance, would be Awkward. I kind of hear Awkward as Wolf and Salem getting close. That's them, how they kind of got together and fell in love. So that, yeah, we know that Wolf and Salem start hanging out. And then at the end of Beamer, Sam asks his friends where Salem has been, and then it's revealed to him that her and Wolf have been hanging out. He's not too happy about that. Wolf stole his bitch. Then in I Fucking Hate You, that is Sam's song, just kind of letting out those feelings for Salem. You know, he lets him know he fucking hates her, but it's because he loves her. So there's I Fucking Hate You. And then at the end of that song, Wolf, getting confused with all these people. It's a mind fuck, really. So then Wolf is he asks Salem, why is Sam such a dick? And then she kind of reveals to him through pigs how Sam got to the camp. And through pigs, you kind of hear that Sam did some fucked up shit. Either shot up his school or shot up his friends. Maybe, we don't know. He did something where he killed people and the cops were involved. And that's how he was sent to Camp VlogGnaw. Now this reveals to us that these kids aren't at Camp VlogGnaw just for fun. You know, this isn't something where their parents were going away for business and they sent their kids to the camp. No, these are some fucked up kids with some real problems. So that kind of has some importance there. Then moving on to Rusty, it's a song with Wolf, Dalmo, and Earl. They're all rapping. And then at the end, Sam comes looking for Wolf and he shoots Earl. Earl's dead. And then that's the end of Rusty. He's looking for Wolf. Later on in the album, Dr. TC talks about Wolf getting into fights with the other kids. So then that's why we assume right now that Trash Wang is kind of a fight. I kind of see it as there's Wolf's group of friends and Sam's group of friends, and it's kind of a fight. You know, they're not clicking. And then at the end you hear a gunshot, and then it's Tree Home. It's a song Wolf and Salem wrote together. Not much story going on there. I think it might just show that they're still in a relationship. Then comes Tamale. It's a crazy fun song. And then at the end of Tamale, Wolf gets caught jerking off and then gets sent to the office. So I think he gets sent back to, no, it's time to talk to your therapist again. So then that goes on to Lone. And then like I said again, we don't know for sure it's Dr. TC because he never says it. But we assume so. He just says, Wolf, you know, what's been going on? I hear you've been getting into some fights and shit. Just tell me what's going on. And then it's the song about talking about his grandma. and just a lot of personal stuff. And then at the end, TC asks Wolf, he says, oh, I saw Sam was looking for you. And then he's, fuck Sam. And then he's all, have you seen him? No, but if I saw him, I would have killed him. And that's how Wolf ends, just right in the middle of things. Just fucking ends like that. Now that we know what happens in the 3 albums, how do we piece these 3 together? See, that's the part where no one really has an answer. Some people believe that Wolf acts as a prequel to Bastard and Goblin, which kind of makes sense because he gets sent to the office, he's already at the camp, and then he starts these sessions with the therapist. I can see how that one would make sense. You know, he gets caught jerking off and it's time to start talking to your therapist. And that's just Wolf's going through talking to his therapist in the 3 sessions, which so far we only have 2. There's also the theory that Bastard happens, and then Wolf happens, and then Goblin happens. Now, I really like this theory. This is the one I go with because in Bastard, you know, Damo, Mike G, Haji, Earl, everybody's on that one, on Bastard. And then, so I think he goes and sees his therapist. He has some problems, obviously. And then he goes to Camp VlogGnaw. That's where, you know, he's already been there. And it starts with the session, then he goes into the camp. And then, see, the way Wolf ends with him saying he wants to kill Sam, and then the way Goblin starts with saying, you wouldn't do that, Tyler, kill yourself or kill anyone, you don't have the balls. It could work either way, you see, because Bastard ends with him saying he's going to kill himself, and Wolf ends with him saying he's going to kill someone else. And I know Tyler thought this through just to fuck with us, see, because it could really work either way. It's so perfectly placed. But the way Wolf ends just so abruptly, just him saying, if I seen him, I would have killed him. And then right with him starting off, say, you wouldn't do that, Tyler. Kill yourself or kill anyone. It fits too perfect if you listen to the 2 together. To me, like, it has to go that way. They fit way too perfect. So, and also Earl dies in Wolf. And, you know, in Goblin, Earl's not there at all. And, you know, maybe that is the symbolism of him getting killed. And then at the end of Goblin, Tyler kills all the rest of his friends. To me, that just makes way too much sense, and that's how I see it. And we won't know for sure until we get this 2015 album. And I don't know. I think it's so fun to just keep digging into these albums and just hearing more shit that makes you go, oh fuck, how does that play? A lot of people throw in the song "Sam Is Dead" into the mix because obviously it has Sam in the title. I don't know for sure if this really has any significance to the albums. It really might. I think it probably does. I know Tyler was probably working on Wolf the same time he was working on the OF tape Volume 2. So I'm sure some of it has some type of significance to it, especially the music video where he's killing off all the different Tylers. But that, to me, that's what really throws me off, is the whole Sam Is Dead song and music video. That could be a total later reveal once we get this supposed 2015 album. At this point, we just have no idea. So guys, that kind of wraps up all my thoughts and everything I've put together. If you have anything else you'd like to add in the comments below, please do. Let me know how you hear the albums. Yeah, just go ahead in the comments, put in your order of the albums you like it in. And yeah, fuck, I'm out of breath. That was a lot of talking. I'm out. Peace.
Future Wolf Gang, bro, we kill them all. Golf wang sticker on that trash wang, niggas know that. OF poppin', Lord of Squawk, VlogGnaw. OFWGKTA, yeah, you niggas know them 7.